right, we're back in the Cannata's kitchen with George Caslow, Chef George Caslow, and we want to go to the paper real quick because it looks like you got some more specials at the store and you're ready to whip them up.
We got some beauties this week. First of all, we've got some beautiful Fuji apples. We've got peaches and nectarines, and we've got some large, and I mean large, Roma tomatoes.
Large.
So these are some beautiful produce items this week. Again, the Fuji apples, we've got peaches and nectarines, and we've got really, really nice, large Roma tomatoes. And I've brought some, and I'll pull them out a little bit later in the show so we can take a look at them. New York strip.
New York.
USDA Select. Inspected for quality, inspected for yield. Strip steak.
All right.
A restaurant quality steak, $4.87 a pound this week.
That's a pretty good price.
Fantastic price.
Show us what you got. You got it all lined up, ready to go
I
today,
certainly do.
All right.
First of all, we're making steak pizziola. Steak pizziola is a New York strip steak. The New York strip takes a little bit of those Roma tomato and some peppers and onions and mushrooms. Okay. And we'll get into this a little more while I finish cooking this steak off. I want to talk to you a little bit about this sausage. Today's theme is going to be grilling, but we're going to grill Italian. Okay, let's change it up a little bit this week, Martin.
Right. Okay.
Now, what I've got here, these beautiful sausage are our Uncle Sam Italian sausage.
Okay.
All right, so this is an Italian sausage, just like you would find in Little Italy in New York City, Martin.
There you go.
Okay, and this is beautiful as an hors d'oeuvre. It also happens to make a beautiful sausage and peppers and onion. This is a very popular item at the store. Fantastic appetizer item.
All right.
So you're grilling.
Okay.
You've got your Uncle Sam's Italian sausage. You've got your steak on. Let me just come to a little bit of the accompaniments over here in the pan so that we can see the pizziola part of the steak.
Now, what's pizziola? What is
Pizziola. Peppers, mushrooms, and onions. Now, I took the liberty of using red onion because they're very sweet this week, and we've got them on sale at the store.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask everybody, if you haven't tried a good red onion, give it a try. When we taste this pizziola later, you'll see the difference with a red onion, how sweet it is, rather than a yellow onion.
Looks like you could eat it just like that. Looks
well, you can eat it just like that. But what I've done is I've taken the Roma tomatoes.
All right.
In fact, I'll show you here on the board.
Okay.
I've taken the Roma tomatoes. I've basically sliced them in half.
Boy, you saw the juice fly out of that thing?
And what I've done, in order to get rid of the seeds, is I've squeezed them.
Ah.
Okay?
Okay.
Now, if you can get a shot in the bowl,
All right, go ahead.
you'll notice all the seeds came out of the tomato. Okay? Boom.
All right.
All right. So what I've
seedless.
done, seedless, is taken the tomatoes, I've simmered them down.
Right here.
Exactly. Why don't you add me, Martin, 1 ladle full, just to keep this nice and moist.
All right, so 1 ladle, just sprinkle it
There
around.
we go. Sprinkle it around. Don't be afraid. It doesn't bite. There we go.
All right.
You want to give it a flip, or you want to leave that to me?
No, you go ahead and do that.
All right. Let's just get ourselves moving here.
I don't want stuff on my ceiling if I do it.
Now, pizziola's done.
All right.
We have our
Cool.
grilling going on. And I'll tell you the truth, Martin, this is a very easy dish. By the way, again, notice the grill marks. This is going to make a beautiful presentation. I want to tell you what I'm going to present it with. This week, I've decided to use eggplant.
Okay,
Again,
and we'll get Stefan right up on there because that looks
absolutely.
good. That looks
Absolutely.
good. Check that out.
Now, what I've done is, and you can see it, I'm serving it cooked here as a side dish for the steak pizziola.
Okay.
But I'm also serving this eggplant parmesan stacked in layers. So this is how it's going to look before it goes in the oven.
Wow.
Minus the basil.
That
Okay?
looks really good.
Now, I'm going to pull it away for a second and give you a shot of the finished product. By the way, I've got a brand name DiGiorno cheese product that I'm using, and it just so happens I have DiGiorno mascarpone cheese, a dessert cheese, on sale this week at the store.
Good.
All right. Now, I want to point out again the marbling, these white flecks of fat within the flesh. This is USDA Select inspected, probably a yield grade 2 or 3. USDA Select.
And what part of the cow does that come from?
Okay, Martin, turn around on your side, please.
Don't poke me.
I'm not going to poke you. Strip is going to be right about here. Okay? Right behind the ribeye.
All right, there you go.
Okay? Let's talk about dessert.
All right.
Real quick. Pineapple upside down cake. Sounds a little strange. Excellent, excellent change of pace. We're using pineapple. We're baking this in the store. Kind of summery, kind of fresh. Mm-hmm. Not heavy like a heavy chocolate cake.
You know who loves that kind of cake? My dad.
Oh, Daddy likes that cake.
My dad. Navy veteran.
All right. Well, pineapple upside down cake. We're going to finish the meal with, by the way, we've got a Chianti from our wine department this week, and I just want you to be aware, very high-end Chianti. And I'm going to plate up I'll leave the Chianti here just for the camera.
And you're going to forget it over here tonight, I think, huh?
You know I'm going to forget it.
That's what I thought. Okay.
And by the way, this is about a ½ inch thick New York strip. Now, you could, if you wish, have it cut a little thicker. And I'm going to show you one on the raw meat board right here.
Look at you getting all fancy with your tomato on that plate.
Yeah, I'm not getting so fancy. I just want you to see what I can do with a New York strip.
All right, go ahead and show it. There you go.
Somebody said to me, George, is that a roast? I said, no, there's a New York strip that we can cut for 2.
It looks like a roast.
Okay.
Big piece of meat.
Here we go. We've got a plated product. Let me give you a little treat, just so we can see final product here.
That's looking good.
Sausage looking good. Sausage is going to eat good. Come on, Martin. A little hot. See what we got. Italian?
That's good.
All right. We're going to go ahead, finish our steak. A little bit of pizziola. Now, I don't want to kill the steak, so I'm just adding a little bit of pizziola on the side. Just a little bit of pizziola on the side. That's it. That's all we need. Because you really shouldn't put too much on a steak.
Okay. You want to let the steak speak for itself.
Steak is the store. Especially
all
at
right,
Cannata's.
there you go.
At our store, steak is the store. Give you a little basil over here.
Okay.
A little parsley over here. Serve you a steak.
Oh, that's looking good. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take a short break, like we always do. I want to remind everybody, you can go to the website to get all of these recipes. You can watch George on YouTube. When we come back, Dana Portia is going to be on the set, and she's going to talk about the flowers up here. And they look pretty fancy as always, so Dana's always doing a good job. Let me tell you that. So when we come back, Dana joins us, and that sausage is good.
Excellent.
Oh, man.
Excellent.
Very good. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Something tells me